Hello students, today we are studying about computer graphics and visualization lab programs. Now let us move to program 1. In this session, we are discussing about how to implement the Bresenham's line drawing algorithm. Usually we are talking about OpenGL program here. If I want to draw a line, I can use GL vertex, GL begin and GL end function here. We can use GL line primitive to draw a line, but now I want to draw a line behind the scene line. Here we exactly see how to draw a line by using the GL point. So this algorithm works for all the types of slopes. As we know, there are 4 types of slopes: positive slope, negative slope, zero slope and undefined slope. 2 pixels, x1 and y1, x2 and y2. x1 is the first endpoint of a line on x-axis. x2 is the second endpoint of a line on x-axis. Meanwhile, y1 is the first endpoint of the line on y-axis and y2 is the second endpoint of a line on y-axis. From x1 to x2, we need to find what is the value of y for every value of x. So let us take an example to explain this. Here we have 2 endpoints, 20, 10, and the second endpoint is 30 and 80. Firstly, we need to find delta x. The value or the formula to find delta x is x2 minus x1. Meanwhile, the formula to find delta y is y2 minus y1. P0 is the initial parameter value, which is also called decision parameter, which is used to choose y or the next pixel value. And initial parameter will be 2 delta y minus delta x. And later the next decision parameter value will be 2 delta y or 2 delta y minus 2 delta x, which depends upon which parameter will be used here. If decision parameter is greater than 1, I choose 2 delta y or else the second formula. From starting the initial point x0, y0, that is 20, 10, I increment the x value starting from 20, 21, 22, 23 and so on until I reach x2, that is 30, and y is 10, that means y0 is 10. If y value depending upon the decision parameter value, let us tell you briefly. If decision parameter value is positive like 6, 2, 14, 10, then I choose the next y plus 1 value. If the decision parameter is negative like pk value equals minus 2, I choose the same value like 12, 12 for k equals 1 and for k equals 2. This is how the complete Bresenham's algorithm works. In this table, we need to reach till x2 and y2 value, that is 30 and 18. So the next slides tell us about algorithm of Bresenham's line drawing and about the function. The matrix mode, which is used to display the actual object on monitor using this matrix mode. And load identity, the matrix mode will reset to the identity matrix each time when we enter the projection. Ortho 2D, it reset the to 2D rectangle. And glut initialization, it initializes the glut library. Display mode, it initializes the size or what kind of buffer or color of buffer. Window position and window size, which initializes the size and position of the object. And display function, which is used to create the object or pass to undefined function. Main loop, it display the object repeatedly. Okay, so this is all about the functions. Now let us move to program and let us get an output for the first program. So first program, yes, this is it. We are using code blocks, so let us open that. Here we need to create a new project. So let us move to create new project. Here we are using glad project, and then go. So we need to give project title. We can give any name. So I am giving first, and next. Here we used to use or select the glad location. So go to local disk C, project files, in that code blocks, and then we need to select OK. Next we need to disable this second option, and then check whether it is GCC compiler, and then finish. So here we need to go source, min, and then this is the first program. And we need to build first. And then run. So this is an output for the first program, Bresenham's line drawing. So we got a line. So next is, let us change x1 or y1 or x2 or y2 value. So I am giving name for x1 30, value as 30. Now let us see what is an output. Yes, this is another way of getting an output for x1 change by changing the value of x1 and y. Okay, this is all about program 1, Bresenham's line drawing algorithm.